Hey coders, I'm going to show you two more blocks that are loops, things that repeat over and over. We're going to look at this block that just has your code that's inside of it repeat a certain number of times. And we're also going to look at this repeat until block. And they do similar things, and we're going to use them both in the same project so that you'll understand how they're the same and how they're also a little bit different from each other. So let's get started by getting rid of Scratch the Cat, and I want to get the balloon. And for today's project, I'm going to have this balloon, when the player or user clicks on it, it's going to just get bigger and bigger and bigger until it pops. And so the first thing I will do is make sure that I can get it back to this original size. So I'll do the when green flag clicked, and for the looks, we'll set size to 100%. So now as I'm working, I can reset it at any point. And for the when this sprite clicked, what we want it to do is just keep on growing in size. Let's maybe change it by, we can leave that at 10. And let's try the repeat 10 times and see how big it gets if we do that. So let's connect these and see, oh yeah, it's getting pretty big. And that was increasing by 10 times. And I'm going to put one of those weights just to slow it down a little. So it's doing that same effect. Let's see how that looks. Green flag to reset and then click it. Yeah, that's more like a balloon getting blown up. I think I want it to get up. Here's the size area right down here under the sprite. I think I want it to get up to about 250. And then after it does, we'll make it disappear. So let's go to looks all the way down and hide. And right, next to that at the same time, let's add a sound and have it pop. And it looks like the sound that was already ready to go here was the pop sound. And if I want it to get all the way up to 250, I think I'm going to have to repeat this about 15 times. So let's reset it and test this out. Okay, I don't know if you heard that, but it popped, and it popped when it was pretty big. It looks like I'm then also going to need to do the show block when the green flag is clicked, because now it's completely gone. There we go. So I clicked it when I moved it, and reset again. Okay, so it's pretty much working, and that's how the repeat, just the normal repeat block works, is you tell it how many times you want it to do the things in, and then after it's gone through this loop, like just done that same code 15 times, so by then it goes from 100 up to 250, so there's a little bit of math in there. Then it hides the balloon, plays the pop sound, so it has this effect of looking like it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger until it pops. Now, I'm just going to adjust this very same code and use the other repeat block that I showed you instead. So instead of repeating 15 times, we're going to use the repeat until block. And for this one, I have to put something inside this little hexagon that has to be true, and then it will stop repeating. So to have it be very similar, what we want it to say is that when it is the size, so we're going to come up here and find the size little circle. There it is. It's at the bottom of the purple. So there's a size circle. When the size is bigger than 249, then it should pop. So as soon as the size goes bigger than 249, then it will pop. And then after that, we get out of this loop and it's as big as, it's just barely past 249, so it should be equal to 250 or more, then we hide it and pop it. So let's see if it still works the same way. And if you'll look down here under the screen, you'll see that its size was exactly 250. So as soon as it was bigger than 249, then it stopped looping, it stopped changing its size, going up and up and up by 10, and it hid the balloon and played the pop sound. So these two blocks, repeat a certain number of times or repeat until, are both loops that you can use in your projects.